before lunch. Lunch is going to get to a fun.
I was looking for an early break, but whatever. Using those documentation for this. I'm gonna wait until Tiffany gets in past that, so you guys can follow along with me.
There's 3 pages? There are a couple, you want to explain that there's 3 pages?
There are 3 pages in this packet. Make sure you have all 3 pages. The first one says do some notes of documentation. The second one is notes of documentation. And then the third page just says a little bit of information on it. Once again, I mentioned that there is other community services. I'll start by saying that I want to let everyone know that the documentation we create are legal documents, and we need to be precise and careful in what we put into them. It is very important that you always document thoroughly, accurately, and in a timely manner. That's very important. We are first going to go over the dues of documentation. It's very important that you write legibly. If documentation are hard to read or understand or look messy, it can come back to haunt you in lawsuits, so watch your handwriting. Rob was talking about CARP earlier, we get audited by DMH, recently, and it needs to come in and look at our documentation, therefore it's very important that everybody be able to read it. I don't want to struggle to read your handwriting, they certainly don't. So, write legibly, please. You need to use black or blue ballpoint pens. It says here that ink from felt pens tend to bleed, that is true. They'll bleed, it will go through the paper. Document the day, month, year, the time of each entry that is necessary to account for what was done throughout the day. Holidays that land during the week need to be documented also. With DMH documentation is extremely important because that is how they pay for the services provided. When doing attendance, the in and out times need to match the times in the notes, and the AMs and PMs are included so that the company may be fined for the discrepancies. And that is very important. If they're getting here at 8:15 and your clock went in at 8:15, your documentation needs to start at 8:15. Paige will tell you. We build 15-minute intervals, so if someone comes in at 8:07, you would put their time in at 8 a.m. If they arrive at 8:21 a.m., you would put them down at 8:30. I'll use this as an opportunity to remind you, the reason why we do document is that we are justifying our building from the time they come in until they leave. Documentation is key in everything we do for that reason. You need to document in a timely manner. Documenting on time means writing information down as it happens. Your documentation will be on time if you write information down immediately. The longer you wait, the more likely you are to forget some of the details. This is not just our rule, it's all set forth by DMH. The Department of Mental Health is telling us we have so many days to document. So that's why it's important. And it is, true, the longer you wait to document, the more details you're going to forget. Shoot, I've already forgotten what I had for breakfast. All the documents should have the individual's name, ID, date of birth, and that is pertaining to the individual. All documents should include your printed name and signature your documentation, write your initials, circle those initials, and then draw a line through so that somebody else can come in and document right behind you and not get their documentation confused with yours. Because these are legal binding documents, you want yours to be clear that it was yours, and theirs to be clear that that's their documentation. When correcting an error on the documentation, draw a single line through the error and initial it, and write the statement entry. Do not scribble out an error. Do not try to write over an error. Just one line through it, and then continue on with what you meant to say, and initial it. Let's see, no, documenting mistaken entry is better than writing error. Since someone might think you made an error in the care and not in the documentation. It's very important to know. Only document facts, not opinions. Let's see. Only document facts, not opinion documenting. That is, an individual is out of control, is not a fact documenting that the individual is throwing chairs, kicking in doors, etc. are facts. If you documented John was happy today, that's what you want to document is Johnny does smile on his face today. Fill in every blank. If you have lines in your documentation, you need to neatly mark through the blank lines. Basically, so no entry can be made after the fact. Are there any questions on this part so far? Side job.
Okay. You talked about DHT's documentation, about 15 years ago, but that doesn't consist of other people's documentation.
I made a broad statement that all of our services are backed up by documentation. Whether it's service coordination, you're doing your case notes, we're still justifying the service that we provide. We're being paid to provide a service, therefore we need the documentation to back up all the services. Otherwise, the Macy can come in and recoup on us, which means we're paying back money. We don't want to pay back money, because Rob's going to come to me, and then I'm going to board any of your upper managers, and then we're coming to you, and we're not happy. So don't do it. Did I answer your question, Rob? What else would you like me to elaborate on that?
Well, in this, it says we bill 15-minute intervals.
Well, that's,
Tiffany bills for 5 minutes.
that is true.
Residential has to be on order. Exactly.
Actually, residential, we go by the day. DHT, or community integration, your your community networking, your personal care services, those are all 15-minute increments. Where we have employment, that's billed differently too. We're billing for job placement, and it has a total dollar amount instead of by units. TCM, 500 increments? 500 increments. But everything you do is backed up with documentation. What you do in those 5 minutes, what you do in that day residential. I took made a good point, and the reason why it's so important to keep times accurate is because we don't want to double bill. If the residential is dropping off the individuals at a certain time, let's say 8 o'clock, but DHT is clocking them in at 7:45, we wouldn't want to do that.
Okay, the down to documentation. Never use liquid paper or whiteout on any legal document. Do not write in margins. Do not erase. Do not use Post-its as a part of your documentation. Do not skip lines or leave spaces between entries. Do not write personal comments about an individual's characteristics. Do not file any documentation until it has been checked for completeness. Do not write down what someone else tells you about an individual. Do not use a pencil, always use ink. Do not use two different colors of ink for the same entry. Some might think you came back later to correct an initial entry. Use language that sounds like you have, do not use language that sounds like you have negative feelings about a client. Do not remove pages from an individual's record. Each page is a permanent legal document. Do not mention another individual's name in their documentation. Do not document ahead of time, even if it never seems to change from day to day. Do not correct someone else's charting error. Instead, tell that person you noticed a mistake in their documentation and let them correct the error. Be sure to document everything you do, because if it isn't documented, it didn't happen. Never alter records after a suit has been filed. Do not attempt to correct, clarify, add to, change, or modify an entry in any way. Are there any questions about the bills and documentation? So I just give you an example on some of these, like on post-it notes. Sometimes if you put a post-it note in a file, and you're thinking that, this is a reminder for me to write down something, only you forget that it's there. And then an auditor takes a look at the file and sees the post-it note. Not good. Not using language that sounds like you have negative feelings about a client. Anybody want to give an example of that? Nikki, you got an example of that?
I didn't think of something. And that we have a negative opinion of them? Or?
John was a pain in my butt today.
Yeah.
Or John was a real pain today. Something like that. Another big one that we find a lot is make sure that when you're documenting, that you're documenting information on the correct individual. A lot of times, in looking through TCM billing notes or DHT billing notes, I don't know about residential, I don't look at those, but sometimes you forget who you're talking about, or you got so many things going on in your mind that you're writing down somebody else's name when you meant to write somebody else. So just make sure that you're writing about the individual, the correct one, the correct individual. That's it. I think that